So, how has your personal journey actually influenced you to the way you coach and motivate others in their health and fitness goals?
Oh, that's a great question. So just brief history on my story. I battled with yo-yo dieting and mega restriction. I eliminated food groups and I tried to eliminate a lot of foods, right? That it didn't work, but I cut my calories. I had a very toxic and unhealthy relationship with food. Not only like physical habits, but also just how I started to feel about my body and body shame. And I just got in a really unhealthy cycle. And it took me 15 years really to break free of it. And, through that journey, honestly, it wasn't, I wish I could claim that I just woke up one day and saw the light and realized, that I needed to love myself and I, deserved and I was worthy, but I didn't. I went through an infertility journey. And it took me getting pregnant and literally having a baby in my body to really go, okay, I cannot abuse food this way or use food like this in my life anymore. It definitely wasn't healthy for me, but it was like I knew that it wasn't going to work, just being pregnant. And then I found out at 20 weeks I was having a girl. Now I have four girls. Ha ha, jokes on me. But to me, I struggled with food, so not even just physically, but emotionally and mentally. And it was really, really painful in my life. And I did not want to pass that along to my girls. I didn't want them to hear me body shame or be self-conscious or work out and eat the right things because I was trying to be skinny or fit in a pair of jeans or, I obviously I want to teach them healthy habits and how to love healthy food and the right things and move their body. I literally can't keep them still. So, so far I'm succeeding on that. But I just wanted them to have a different mindset, a different approach and relationship with food and their body. And so really with my clients now, what a great question. With my clients now, it's not just about, yes, I'm going to help them eat the right foods and, move their body the right way to get fit, to be healthy, to get back to feeling beautiful and confident and sexy in their own skin. It's important. But I'm also really working on the mindset. I'm really helping women transition out of the yo-yo diet, lose 20 pounds for a beach vacation, for a holiday, whatever it is, and really think more lasting lifestyle. And I really help women create. It's funny, there's a lot of pain associated with losing weight and because it's all about the things we can't have, the things we're not going to get to do. Like, that's why it takes us so long to finally commit to like, okay, I'm starting Monday, right? Okay, I'm going on a diet. And I'm not pointing fingers because I've literally done it. I did it for 15 years straight, but it literally never worked for me. And you guys know, you might make some progress. You might put a couple months together. You might lose 20 pounds, which actually reinforces the negative habits in the yo-yo dieting, right? Because you do see some progress. So you don't think it's the diet that is messing up. You think it's you. You think you're too weak. You think you're not disciplined enough. You think something's wrong with your body, right? But it's really like you can't run on willpower and restriction 365 days a year. You just can't. Like, we're not built like that. And so I really help these women learn to create a lifestyle that aligns with their life, with their schedule, with their preferences, how they like to move their body, what kind of food they like. And obviously we might sub some ingredients or, put some new things in that they've never thought. A lot of times people are just bored and they've just been doing the same thing over and over and they don't know what else to do. And so I really step in, I help them create solutions, but I don't give menus and I don't like, this is what I want you to eat for 8 weeks, right? Because if I did that, you're going to set it and forget it. And you might be able to have the willpower for 8 weeks, but when you're done with the menu, you're still not going to know how to navigate food at a restaurant, at a ballpark, on a date night, at a cabin with your husband. Like, we empower and teach them how to navigate food every single day of their life. And we really practice the skill of balance.
Wow. Yes.
Does that help?
Oh yeah. So a little backstory about myself. I used to be a weight loss consultant and for Jenny Craig, because okay, this is what happened. Okay. In high school, I was active. I was in basketball, I was an athletic person, but I stopped playing and then met a boyfriend, and was it my senior year when we were partying and everything. And then he was buying me all this junk food, like taking me out. We're the same age. And I would eat, 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 eat. And it wasn't one time where my mom's friend came over and he was like, you know what? Just sit down here. Let's have like a little meeting. You were really putting on a lot of weight. And I didn't even pay attention. I had no awareness of it whatsoever. I thought I still looked good. I don't know what was going on with me, but then I was looking at photos and I'm like, oh my goodness. So my mom, what she did is she put me on Jenny Craig. And she
Uh-huh.
put me on Jenny Craig, and I actually lost a lot of weight fast. However, and I loved it. This was like the new thing. Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig. There's like a little rivalry right there. But
Yeah.
and then I loved it so much that I started working for the company. But check this out. I noticed a lot of times that women, because we give out the menus, but the food is provided, not the healthiest food, obviously, is preservatives. That thinking about it, I don't work there. It's been a long time, so I can say these things and whatever. I think the company no longer exists anymore. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if they're still around. Yeah,
I
okay.
know, right? And so I remember like clients would just be repeat clients. They would just come back, come back, come back, yo, yo. And so it's like, even though we had a maintenance program trying to teach them, they still didn't know what to do or had the proper tools. And plus, I mean, they're used to putting in the microwave. Microwave food is not good for you. We need to like grow our food
No, and
and
like
get
three
creative.
times a day, right? It's like, what do you do
Yes.
if a girlfriend calls you and says, like, hey, I want to go to lunch? You're like, it's like panic mode because you're like, oh my God, how
Yes.
do I microwave it before? Do I? And I'm like, the thing around that, and I used to do that. I used to go out with my friends and I'd be like, I'm not going to eat. I'm going to eat before I go, or I would pack my little chicken